Hi all, my name is Amit Kathade. I am part of IBM Storage Defender Copy Data Management Development Team. This is the first video of a series of two videos about backup and restore of an application configured in PBR environment. In this video, we will take a look at how to take the backup of a file system mounted on a Linux host whose backend volume is configured for replication using PBR. PBR stands for policy-based replication. It is a feature provided by FlashSystem using which you can replicate the volumes from one flash system to another. As you can see here, I've configured two flash systems with PBR configuration. One of them acts as a source while the other one acts as a target. For this demo, I have created a volume, mapped it with a Linux host, and created a file system onto it, which we will back up later. Before creating the backup, we need to register both of the flash systems, the source and the target, on your CDM appliance. For that, you can navigate to Configure, Sites and Providers, right-click on IBM Storage Virtualize for snapshot, click on Register. In this window, you have to provide the details of your flash system and click OK. Once done, the CDM will register your flash systems. For this demo, I have already registered my source and the target flash system on the CDM appliance. You also need to register the Linux host on which you have mounted your volume for the backups. Before creating a backup job, we also need a SLA policy to take the backup. For that, you can navigate to SLA policy, click on New, click on IBM Storage Virtualization for snapshot. After that, you get a bunch of options. To take the backup of the volumes which are configured as PBR, you have to select Add Policy-Based Application PBR. After that, you can select other parameters for the SLA like retention. You can also give a prefix which will be added to your snapshot's name. You can either take a safeguarded copy or a regular snapshot. To take the safeguarded copy snapshot, you have to select this checkbox. Let's give this SLA a name and save this. Once the SLA is created, you can navigate to Jobs, File Systems, click on New and Backup. Here you have to select the host which is earlier registered. It will also show you the eligible mount points. We will select our mount point. We will select the SLA that we created earlier. Also give this job a name and save this. Once the job is created, you can click on the job and click Start. Once the job starts, you can also see a detailed log in the bottom side, on the bottom of your screen. This job is going to take a while to complete. For this demo, we'll skip to the part where this job is complete. As you can see, the backup job has completed successfully. On the left hand side, you can see all the tasks for this job has completed successfully. You can also see on the right hand side that it has created a snapshot on our target flash system. We can also check the same by logging into your target flash system, going into volumes, selecting your volume and clicking on snapshot. You can see that this snapshot is just created by the backup job that we ran. That's all for this video. In the next video, we will look at how to restore using the backup created by the backup job.